what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And as promised, I'm back with a NAT 4 tier list for you guys. And kind of like my NAT 5 tier list that I posted just a little bit ago, I am not going to go into a huge in-depth explanation as to why each unit is where it's at, just because it takes a really long time. However, I know that there was a lot of requests on the NAT 5 tier list video of me to actually make those, so most likely I will make those in the future, but I just wanted to kind of get this out for you guys so that way you have it as you progress through the game, and you guys can kind of have a guide as to what units are better than others, which ones are maybe worse than others. But just keep in mind as you're looking at this, it's not like the end all be all. This is a horrible monster. This is a great monster. It's just a guide as far as like, this is what myself and my community who created this NAT 4 tier list came up with based on different units that we've tested personally or through other people in the community. And yeah, hopefully it helps you guys out. I'll post the Imager link in the description below. That way you guys can share it with your friends, you know, do whatever you want with it. And yeah, if you guys have any discrepancies though on things that, you know, units that you want to see higher or lower, go ahead and post a comment down below and then say where you think it should be and give the reasoning why. Because this NAT 4 tier list, it's not set in stone. It is something that we can always adjust according to new information. Again, it is an overall tier list though. It's not specific to anything as far as PvP or PvE. Same thing with the NAT 5 tier list. If you guys do want that as well, I'm sure I'll come out with that in the future. But for right now, this is just the overall tier list as it stands, okay? But yeah, that's basically it for the NAT 4 tier list. I did want to address something else as well, because I definitely feel like you guys deserve some sort of explanation or better understanding as to what has been actually happening the past couple days. And I want you guys to hear it directly from me personally. Okay, if you guys have no idea what's going on, just to give you a brief summary of what happened, Dungeon Hunters paid a bunch of influencers to promote their game, and they gave them in-game items, currency, and champions to create content. And basically the influencers fell in love with the game, and we were using that in-game content, and it was creating an imbalance in the fairness of the game itself. Okay, that's the gist of it. But to go into more detail of it, this is not an uncommon thing for companies to do. Not just Gameloft, but a ton of other companies actually promote their games just like this. It's extremely reasonable, because what happens is they'll go to an influencer like myself. They'll say, hey Clay, I like your content. I think your community would really like this game. I want to pay you X amount of dollars for you to promote this to your viewership, and this is the type of video that I want you to make. And what they do is they'll give me in-game gems, in-game currency, so that way I can provide content other than just like a let's play, go through the tutorial, here you guys go. I haven't played this game at all, but I think you guys will really enjoy it. Go download it and have fun. No, they give me a little bit of a boost so that way I can make some more interesting content besides just what I said basically. And that is something that happens all the time, all right? And it never is an issue, because most of the time, an influencer will do a sponsored video, they'll do a sponsored stream, they'll play the game, they'll get their community to download it. A few of those people in the community will be like, yeah, I really like this game, and they'll go play it full time. And then the influencer will go back to making their normal content on whatever game they normally play, and that's it. The problem that happened yesterday with Dungeon Hunter Champions and the sponsorship there was the fact that they weren't expecting the influencers to continue playing. So the advantages that they were giving us in game to create content on was making a huge impact, not only in the arena, but also in our progression. And it was just becoming completely unfair. And it caused an uprising, and pretty rightfully so, because we were playing the game, okay? We were given these champions, and we were putting in hours, guys. I personally was the #1 rank in the game as far as energy used, because I was playing the game so much. Regardless of what units I was given, regardless of what sponsorship gems or whatever it might have been was given to me, I was putting in so many hours, and I was also spending thousands of dollars of my own money into it to have that rank 1 energy. And that, along with the advantages of having those additional units and champions and boosts and gems and everything else, it created an imbalance, and that's what happened. Okay, now as far as how the situation was handled, basically what's going to happen, or what already has happened for me anyway, is that I actually unsummoned all of the champions live on stream. But then I actually just went ahead and just restarted my account, so that way everything's fair. I start from level 1 just like everybody else, and I can create content for you guys still. If I do create content for higher level champions, if it's not something that I've summoned on my own account, it would be on a developer's account, so it doesn't affect my personal account, but I can still showcase that kind of stuff for you guys as well, okay? But as far as the thousands of dollars that I spent on my original account, that's not going to be refunded to me in the form of money, but it is going to be refunded to me in the form of gems and discs sent to my current account now, my level 1 account. So I do get that back at least, but I won't get my time back that I spent on it. It is what it is. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to start at level 1. And the last thing I want to say, guys, is that I know that I personally did not handle this situation as best as I should have. But to give you guys just like an idea of what was happening is the fact that I was sponsored to make 2 videos and stream for 9 hours. But in reality now, I've posted way more than 2 videos, and I've streamed for probably 100+ hours in the game on my Twitch channel. And there was, I didn't know how to tell people that I was given these champions. And I think a lot of the influencers weren't really sure how to tell people that we were given these champions without creating such an uproar. And obviously, it did create an uproar. And but at the same time, I didn't feel good about having them. I mean, if you look at my Light Archangel video, I never said that I summoned it. I was like, I got this to showcase you guys. It's super cool. I'm lucky that I'm able to show this to you guys, etc. And you could tell in the video that I wasn't as excited as I should have been, because I clearly wasn't sure how to react. And as far as like lying to you guys, if you ever felt deceived, that's on me. Because what I ended up doing was, instead of saying that I summoned it, instead of saying that they gave it to me, I just was really trying to avoid the situation altogether, because I didn't know how to handle the situation. And for that, I'm sorry, guys. And that's me. That's totally something that I need to learn from, and I'm doing my best, and I will move forward from there. And case closed, I guess. So moving forward though, as far as the 1,000 gems that you guys received in game and were wondering what that's for, basically it was just a compensation for the miscommunication between the champions and the disclosures and everything else. And hopefully you guys summoned a 5-star from it. Let me know if you did. Aside from that, guys, let's just have fun. Let's play some Dungeon Hunter Champions. Let's learn from this for myself and Gameloft, specifically the other influencers, and let's move forward and let's have some fun, all right? But aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.
I run away.